Beverly, the Candyman, the businessman with a conscience, on LICMC.net radio every Saturday at 3 p.m.
Hello, everyone. This is John Beverly, the businessman with a conscience, over here at the El Kimalan Village, where each one teach one brick, one building, one block at a time. And as we often say, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And we show that we care about the things that we do. And today, just piggybacking and still reminiscing and just kind of putting emphasis on the things that we do and how important it is to focus on each other, to try to be there for one another. And, last week I think I spoke about handicapped people with dementia and Alzheimer's and what have you. Well, still, not necessarily just that in particular, but still focusing on all of those things because unfortunately, we have a whole lot of people, a whole lot of family members, and a whole lot of people that's still dealing with that, and it's a reality. It's not something that we should take lightly or take for granted that things is always going to be well with us. And once again, this week I spoke with my friend, and unfortunately, they had some incidents that had happened, and I'm still wondering what is it may be on a person's mind when they are going through those types of changes, and in doing so, it make me think about we today we could be doing one thing, but we don't know what tomorrow is going to bring. We know where we have been, and we think we know where we're going, but we won't find out exactly where we're going until we get there. And no matter how much you plan, how much you think you got everything prepared and ready, you're ready for different things. Until those things in particular happen and you have to deal with them, then I say is that it's a whole nother something else. Because until you get burnt, you don't know how you're going to react or how you're going to flinch or jump or whatever until it actually happens to you. And when we're dealing with these different situations, I spoke with another friend of mine, and they was telling me about some things that they was dealing with their father. They have to take him to the hospital and doctor's appointments and different things, and have to they work. Unfortunately, we don't have money enough where we can afford to pay someone, and we don't have insurance or we can afford to pay the insurance and have coverage that they will take care of our loved ones for us. And then the other thing is that when someone else is taking care of your loved ones, how are they really being treated? Are they really being taken care of? And what I say is that what we should find ourselves doing and focusing on is being concerned, checking on our loved ones when they are in these different facilities and what have you. You know, not only just call, because I find myself, I got a nephew, when I call, they transfer me from one phone call to another one, to another one, to another one, and I never end up speaking to him. And then, but I says that we have to sometimes just take a little time out and go to see our loved ones and let them know that someone cares about them, and let the people know that's supposed to be taking care of them that they do have family, that they do have someone that concerned about what's going on with them, their well-being, if they're being treated right, if they're being taken care of the way they need to be taken care of, and saying that sometimes not, I think it's about maybe a month or so ago or less, my wife and I went to see my nephew Robert. And if he had his way, you would come see him every day and come get him every day. But unfortunately, time and life don't permits it. But when opportunity do present itself, let's find a little time and just take a little time, because I'm pretty sure you would want someone to do that for you. And we took him some food up and we sat down with him and we talked a little while and we sung a couple of songs. He wanted to sing some church songs. We read a few scriptures and we prayed a little bit. And that did him all the good. It wasn't enough, but unfortunately, we have our own lives to live as well. But I'm just saying that if you could just take a little time, and even right now today, I find myself, and God knows, and other people knows as well, that when my mother and father was here, that my sister Monique and I and my wife, and sometimes her husband Kenny, we would ride up and down the highways uh, from Mississippi to Chicago to St. Louis, wherever they wanted to go, and we found the time to take them and spend the time with them and take them to do what they wanted to do, because if they didn't do it then, when were they going to be able to do it? And I had prayed, I said, Lord, if there come a time, hopefully, that you bless me where I would have some time to be able to spend with my mother and father and be able to take them on some of those little trips that they wanted to go on. Or bless God, he blessed me to be able to do some of that. We went to St. Louis several times to different occasions. Sometimes they was good occasions, sometimes they was bad. We went to some reunions together, and my sister Monique and I and my wife drove and made sure that everything was okay. Mississippi, we made a few trips backwards and forward down there. But the main thing, the good part for me was that we were able to do that for our mother and father. They didn't have to sit back and want and wish that they was able to or could do it. We found the time and we took the time to do that, and we was happy doing it. We was enjoying ourselves, enjoying them, just the pleasure of looking at the smile on their faces, and while we was doing little things. And mama would tickle me because we stopped at a couple of those all you can eat restaurants. And if you those of you that knew my mother, she didn't eat a whole lot, and her eyes was always bigger than her stomach. She would get a plate full of everything, and just chicken and whatever's on the menu, she just load up a plate. And then she sit down and then want to share with everybody. But it's all you could eat, so we all can get our own. But and it would just tickle her to death, just to be able to do stuff like that. And she want to share with you, but just to see those big smiles on her face, and my father just looking, he smiled, and he used to tell the story sometime about how when they was coming up, when he wasn't able to do a lot of things for my mother, and that's why after she got up in age and the Lord blessed them and they was able to do different things, that he would allow her to do anything and everything that she wanted to do because he was able to do so. And he was blessed financially and mentally. Both of them was in their right health and a sound mind, and was able just to do some things. And we was able to do and share some of those things that they were doing with them. And I know my sister was glad, I was glad, and just appreciate the Lord blessing us to be able to do those things with them. And just saying that you got loved ones, and I can appreciate that, because even now and all the stuff that we did, I think we might have made 4, 5 trips to Mississippi, about 3 or 4 to Chicago.
John Beverly, the Candyman, the businessman with a conscience.
Hello, everyone. This is John Beverly, the businessman with a conscience. I want you to tune in to licmc.net radio every Saturday at 3 o'clock p.m. Also, watch Comcast Xfinity every Saturday at 10:30 a.m. Also, with my friends at the Alculine Village. My newest news is I have a channel on stream.com/London TV Net. 24/7 live streamed TV networks. The name of my station is John B TV. And remember, this is John Beverly, the businessman with a conscience. Where people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And thank you guys for listening.
John Beverly, the Candyman, the businessman with a conscience.
everyone. This is John Beverly, the businessman with a conscience. I want you to tune in to licmc.net radio every Saturday at 3 o'clock p.m. Also, watch Comcast Xfinity every Saturday at 10:30 a.m. Also, with my friends at the Alculine Village. My newest news is I have a channel on stream.com/London TV Net. 24/7 live streamed TV networks. The name of my station is John B. TV. And remember, this is John Beverly, the businessman with a conscience, where people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And thank you guys for listening.
John Beverly, the Candyman, the businessman with a conscience, on licmc.net radio every Saturday at 3 p.m.
I can't breathe.
You all right?
I can't
You all
breathe.
right? You okay? Are you
Hey Nino, you shouldn't have.
fresh air, please, for all of us to breathe. Pollution everywhere. We need fresh air, please, for all of us to breathe. Pollution everywhere. It's messing up our air. We got breathing stuff. 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 We got breathing stuff.
Too much carbon dioxide can make your insides lopsided. Rebreathing VOCs from automobiles, trucks, and DOTs. How much PM10 are y'all breathing in? Y'all have no idea what's blowing in the wind.
Do I detect some PM 2.5? If you breathe too much of this, then you gon' die.
We need fresh air, please, for all of us to breathe. Pollution everywhere. It's messing up our air. We need fresh air, please, for all of us to breathe. Pollution everywhere. It's messing up our air. We got breathing stuff. 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 We got breathing stuff.
We monitor the air, cause we gotta breathe this stuff. Big businesses don't care. We make them listen up.
When the light is blue, we loving what we see. When it's red, mask up, hold your breath, don't breathe. Air quality index, AQI. We learning about what's in our air and learning why.
In your industrial park, factories make pollution in the sky and stay dark. Whoa.
We got breathing stuff. 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 We need fresh air, please, for all of us to breathe. Pollution everywhere. It's messing up our air. We need fresh air, please, for all of us to breathe. Pollution everywhere. It's messing up our air. We got breathing stuff. 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 Can I get some fresh air? We need fresh air, please, for all of us to breathe. Pollution everywhere. It's messing up our air. We need fresh air, please.
Lopsided. Rebreathing VOCs from automobiles, trucks, and DOTs. How much PM10 are y'all breathing in? Y'all have no idea what's blowing in the wind.
Do I detect some PM 2.5? If you breathe too much of this, then you gon' die.
We need fresh air, please, for all of us to breathe. Pollution everywhere.
we gotta breathe this stuff. Big businesses don't care. We make them listen up.
When the light is blue, we loving what we see. When it's red, mask up, hold your breath, don't breathe. Air quality index, AQI. We learning about what's in our air and learning why.
In your industrial park, factories make pollution and the sky stay dark. Whoa.
We gotta breathe this stuff. 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 We need fresh air, please. For all of us to breathe. Pollution everywhere. It's messing up our air. We need fresh air, please. For all of us to breathe. Pollution everywhere. It's messing up our air. We gotta breathe this stuff. 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 Can I get some fresh air? We need fresh air, please. For all of us to breathe. Pollution everywhere. It's messing up our air. We need fresh air, please. For all of us to breathe. Pollution everywhere. It's messing up our air. Fresh air.
John Beverly, the Candyman, the businessman with a conscience, on LICMC.net radio every Saturday at 3 p.m.